Jane Ryan friends. This is Mrs. Bertay
and Mrs. Atkins.
and we are back with another episode of the Jane Ryan Good News Show. It's been a while. We have a lot to share with you.
Mrs. Bertay, I'm so excited to be here. We have our new friend, Mr. Haran, with us this year, who we're so excited to have join Jane Ryan, and I thought maybe we could learn some fun facts about him.
I think that'd be great. I have a few, and I have a feeling you might have a few fun facts as well.
I do. Our first one, boys and girls, is that Mr. Haran was born on leap year. So on February 29th he was born, but we don't celebrate that every year.
Nope, that's every 4 years. But we do have a reporter out in the field that's going to tell us a little bit more about leap year.
A leap year is a year in which an extra day is added to the calendar. While an ordinary year is approximately 365 and 1/4 days, a leap year is 366 days. Each 4 years, those 4 days add up to the one extra day that is placed at the end of February. The extra day added becomes February 29th and is called a leap day.
So, Mrs. Bertay,
Yes.
does this mean that Mr. Haran is really only 10 years old?
Technically, he is only 10 years old and 1/4 because February 29th only comes every 4 years. So yes, he is only 10 1/4 years old. So I have a feeling some of our students technically have had more birthdays than Mr. Haran and therefore might, I don't know, be older.
Interesting. I think, Mrs. Bertay, the next time February 29th comes around, we should throw Mr. Haran a birthday party.
Absolutely.
And everybody's invited.
If it only comes around every 4 years, you have to have 4 times the birthday party. I think that sounds great. I'm excited.
All right, see you there. Mrs. Bertay, did you know that Mr. Haran actually went skydiving to celebrate one of his leap year birthdays?
Ooh.
So when he actually had his birthday, I think it was maybe in 2016, he went skydiving to celebrate.
So that was on his 9th birthday.
His 9th birthday, Mr. Haran, boys and girls, was skydiving. What were you doing on your 9th birthday? Mrs. Bertay, I have another fun fact.
Okay.
That if Mr. Haran was not a principal or a teacher, he would have been an Air Force pilot.
Wow.
He wanted to train to be an Air Force pilot.
That's really neat.
So between that and the skydiving, I think he
know.
likes to be up there in the air.
I'm sensing a theme.
All right, so next time, boys and girls, you see Mr. Haran, maybe ask him about that.
I'm just glad he really picked being a principal.
I am too.
Yep.
We're so excited to have him here.
So I have another neat fact about Mr. Haran. Of course, you know, I had to ask him one of the most important questions you ask somebody, what's their favorite candy? He picked a good one. He did. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh, that is a good one.
And sometimes he says, on occasion, a rare occasion, he might have them for dinner. Mrs. Atkins, I have another fun fact about Mr. Haran. Sometimes when he goes out to dinner with his family, I love this story. When he goes out to dinner, he will order dessert first and eat dessert first.
What?
Not all the time, but yes. I didn't know that was like allowed or legal, but he does it.
But does he eat his dinner afterwards?
Yes, that's the whole thing. He guarantees that he will eat his whole dinner. That's why I think not everyone can do that because your dessert could spoil your dinner. But he does. I feel like we should try that once in a while.
That might be his most interesting fact.
Yes. Yep.
Mrs. Bertay, we also have some Jane Ryan Good News roving reporters who have more questions for Mr. Haran. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'm in kindergarten. My favorite dessert is chocolate ice cream. What's yours?
That's a great question, Mia, from Mrs. Malloy's class. My favorite dessert would have to be anything chocolate. So chocolate brownies or chocolate flavored ice cream. Absolutely my go-to dessert of my choice.
My name is Dominic. My favorite hobby is games like Jenga, Uno, Pop the Pig. What's your favorite hobby?
Dominic from Mrs. Stebrooms, that is an awesome question. My favorite hobby or game would have to be right now either skiing or playing golf outdoors. But if I'm home with the family and we're kind of just relaxing, I love Connect 4. I like playing Monopoly. And every so often, I like beating my children at Jenga.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm from Miss Billington's class 3rd grade. And I want to know what an elementary school you went to and what's your memory from it.
Thank you for the question, Aiden, from Mrs. Billington's class. I actually went to Center Elementary School in Stratford, Connecticut, and probably my best memory from Center School would be that my best friend to this day is from elementary school. I met him when I moved there in second grade, and we've been best friends since second grade all the way till now. So I have to say thank you to Steve being my friend. That's my best memory from Center School.
Hi, I'm Michaela from Mrs. Antoniani's 5th grade class. My favorite book is Framed by James Ponti. What's your favorite book?
Kayla from Mrs. Antoniani's class, thank you for that question. My favorite books, I'm gonna have to go with books because I can't choose on this one, but I do love the Harry Potter series. So I like Harry Potter 1 through 7, and I really can't choose between those. So I'm gonna say, and cheat a little bit here, and say the whole series is my favorite.
Hello, my name is Cristiano. I am in 2nd grade and I'm in Miss Zelinsky's class. My favorite sport is soccer and I was wondering what yours is.
Cristiano from Mrs. Linsky's class, that is a awesome question. My favorite sport, by far, I have to say is football. I love watching American football, but you know what, to be quite honest, my children play for Chumley United now, so I'm getting more and more into football, aka American soccer, so that is a close second right now.
Hi, my name is Silas. I'm in 4th grade, Mrs. Johnson's class, and my favorite football teams are the Bills and the Patriots, and I would like to know what yours is.
Silas from Mrs. Johnson, thank you for that question. Unfortunately, you may not like this answer as a Patriot or Buffalo Bill fan, but my favorite absolute team is the New York Giants. So I know some of the Patriot fans are a little sad when they bring up that Eli Manning beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, but it's two of my best memories of my life. So, Silas, I'm sorry, but the New York Giants are my favorite football team.
Thanks to all our roving reporters out in the field. We appreciate their hard work and their Jane Ryan pride.
Absolutely.
And certainly some more good news to share is that it is Read Across America Week.
Mrs.
Love
Forte, it is one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Yeah.
We get to read all the great books, and we get to share with our friends, hear from Mr. Haran. He's going to read us one of his favorite books today.
Yes.
All right, boys and girls, I'm very excited today to read to you a wonderful book that I actually never read until our wonderful PTA gave it to us and donated it last week. So it actually has become one of my new favorite books because I love the meaning and message inside of it. So let's read Peter Reynolds' Say Something. The world needs your voice. Mine? Yes, yours. Go ahead. It doesn't need to be perfect as long as from your heart. You don't have to be loud. Powerful words can be a whisper. You can say something in so many ways, with words, with actions, with creativity. If you see someone lonely, say something, but by just being there for them. If you see an empty lot, say something by planting a seed and watching it bloom. If you see someone being hurt, say something by being brave. Hey, stop. If you see something beautiful, say something with a poem. Painted meadows splashed with rainbows. If you have a brilliant idea, say something with confidence. Eureka! If you want to show the world who you are, say something with style. Ta-da! I like that one. One of my favorite pages. If you're angry, say something to help people understand. You made me feel invisible. That really hurt. I'm really sorry. It's an important message, boys and girls. If you see an injustice, say something peacefully. No more hurting people. Peace. Inspire others to do the same. Sometimes you'll say something and no one will be listening, but keep saying what's in your heart, and you'll find someone who listens. Keep saying it, and you may be surprised to find the whole world listening. If you are grateful for being alive, quietly say something to the stars, to the universe. Some people find it easier to say something than others. I hope, I believe, I wish, I'm ready to change the world. Join us. Together we can, I imagine. But everyone has something to say. So when you're ready, say something. Your voice can inspire, heal, and transform. Your voice can change the world. You are ready to say something. A quote by Peter Reynolds, and I couldn't agree with him more. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed Say Something just as much as I did. And remember, we all have something inside us to say. It's just how we convey it and who we say it to.
Mrs. Bertay, something else we haven't talked about is our Jane Ryan Pride. I have been seeing boys and girls and teachers showing their Jane Ryan Pride all over the school.
I have too. Students, absolutely, but teachers, oh my goodness, lots of Jane Ryan Pride. And I have to say, Jane Ryan parents are doing a phenomenal job. Super proud of them.
I agree. Boys and girls, our 3 Jane Ryan rules, remember, are be respectful, encourage others, and to do your best. So we're always looking to see who's doing those things around Jane Ryan. So keep up all the great work.
We've had lots of kids that been nominated for the Gotcha Board, showing their Jane Ryan Pride, and we also have had classes that have been nominated and received the Jane Ryan flag for the week.
I do, Mrs. Bertay, always look for that flag when I'm walking through the building to see what class is showing their pride. Very excited for all of these things.
All right, Jane Ryan community, this brings to a close another episode of Jane Ryan Good News. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Mrs. Bertay signing off from LEO TV
And Mrs. Atkins, keep up the good work and don't forget to show your Jane Ryan pride.